guys, it's your own boy, the one and only Great Dane, back with day 827, Star Drop opening, and as you guys can see, we have a new season of Brawl Stars. We just ended off the Stranger Things season, and again, I'm recording right now just to get the trophy box in, and I think, if I remember correctly, again, they actually do that thing where they shove it in the inbox. They didn't used to, but they'll show you what the rewards are, but I still just want to get it on video anyway. It's more exciting that way. But also, again, if you guys were wondering, I know I said yesterday I was going to try to push Frank to 2,000. I got him around 1,400. It's just about to pass 1,500, but there's only like 2.5 hours left, and I decided it was probably just better to get some more sleep at that point. I don't think I was going to make it, or I was going to get really close, and it was just going to be disappointing anyway. Though I was just glad I got to play the Frank card set in the Upside Showdown a bit before it went away, so anyway, let's get into the Ultra Trophy box and review the actual season. So the new mecha season, you have Mandy, Piper, Jessie are all getting new mecha skins. They did a little animation on their YouTube channel, of course. And again, whatever their other social medias are, I'm sure they've posted it there too. But again, just looking at these skins, and definitely let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Mandy is pretty obvious to me because, again, the hair and the crown. I thought the red one wasn't Jessie. I thought it was Max because of the color scheme. Jessie has more of like a tan brown color scheme, so I'm surprised they went with like red and yellow. It looks a lot like Max. And I wasn't sure about Piper, but it seems pretty obvious now just looking at it. And it's probably the like visor that they have on their faces, right? But I think the hair is enough, and again the color scheme matches a bit more with Piper. I don't know what they were going with for Jessie. I really don't get that one, but again, let's see what we have going on in the Ultra Trophy box. Again, I think the best thing I could get is a Hypercharge skin. Again, hopefully, off the top of my head, I know the ones I don't have are the Angels versus Demons ones, being Mortis and Edgar, so we'll have to see. I think I could also get a variant of one of the Buzz Hypercharge skins, probably. But anyway, we have a 21 box, starting with 50 bling, 141 XP doublers, 159 bling, 131 bling, 81 bling, 73 bling, 124 bling, 3 gems, okay. 180 XP doublers, 119 bling, 266 XP doublers, 154 bling, 81 bling, 123 bling, 50 bling, 72 bling, and we got at least something. Let's see what it is. Okay. Yeah, this is probably one of my nightmare skins. I don't even think I'm gonna equip it. I usually equip skins when I get them new, but I don't think I want to play that skin. Okay, we have the Willow Heart Pin, Doug Sweat Pin, Willow Sweat Pin, Buzzette Pin, and the Buzzette icon. And still better to get it for free, I suppose, than having to pay for it. But we also have the Season 44 rewards, which on one of the Lumi 11 skins and the credits. Again, I should be stacking up significantly more credits now that they started doing those brawler release events. Again, I believe they're called. You have the daily streak, day 236 with a reward of 50 coins, and the fortune if at first you don't succeed, brawl again. So again, we're out of the whole waffle thing, so I'll be getting 6 daily star drops from now on, which also means I definitely have to play all 6 matches. If you have a quick look at the season, you also have a mega quest with 5 presents, apparently, and actually, I guess I'll just take a quick look at the Brawl Pass first before I get into the 6 daily star drops, just because I want to unlock the gain 30 trophies before I start playing, just so, again, I can get back to other things. Really just want to get back to recording at this point. Again, I don't think there's going to be anything too crazy going on this season besides the theme, so again, I'm not criticizing the theme or skins in general. I just, design-wise, I was a little confused, so I'm definitely going to be activating the pass. Again, as you guys can see by the number 8, I did end up absolutely stacking those Brawl Pass pluses before they changed it over, which I highly suggest you guys do too. because I don't believe they increased the price on this pass, but I have a good feeling they will on the next one, or the pass starting off 2026. They're gonna increase the price by about $2 to $3 on the passes. Again, it's not set in stone, but it seems likely anyway. So, and I'm not gonna sit here and claim all this stuff, but just take a quick look. We have what looks to be like the Mecha Crow icon, but it's got the emoji eyes inside. Same thing with the angry pin, clapping pin, laughing hands pin. I'm not really sure what the hands at the end is. We got thumbs up, the Mecha Mandy spray, sweat crow pin. These are all crow pins, right? But with the emoji eyes inside, crying, heart, gun. Okay. Mechanical Tron looking star drop icon. I wouldn't mind having that, I guess. We have 3 different variants on the Mecha Mandy skin, of course. There are 3 mecha skins, which again, it leads me to wonder. We do have Brawl Days coming up, but are the other ones just going to appear in the shop straight up? And something else again, this might be one of the most valuable Brawl Passes we've gotten, but it all just depends on the rarity of the skin itself, because we usually get epic skins in the past, if you guys aren't aware. So even if this one is a mythic, it's already better value, but I have a feeling it might even be legendary. So if we just look at it, okay, it actually still is an epic, which is surprising to me. I mean, again, I guess it just won't have like the takedown animations or anything. It still is a very cool looking skin though, with a very cool animation. It's definitely one I wouldn't mind running. I'm still on the fence on whether or not it's my favorite Mandy skin. I know we have the color variants, of course, too. Shade Mandy and Wasp Mandy. And again, you guys can dunk on me for talking about the color scheme on the Jessie mecha skin, just because they have the color variants on the Mandy skin, but again, that's the whole point of the Brawl Pass Plus, so of course they're gonna release it with color variants, right? But again, like the color theme and everything, the design all just fits on Mandy. I don't understand the Jessie skin. I do not understand it. Why red and yellow? Why not like tan and I think even like a dark blue or something would have made more sense. Almost like this Mecha Wasp Mandy. Is this supposed to represent like Bumblebee or something kind of design looking? Yeah, again, let's actually go into the game, just have a look at the skin, at least a little bit. Again, besides just the theme in general, the voice, because see, that's the thing though, it's still an epic skin, but epic skins don't usually have different voice synthesizers, modifications, whatever you want to call it. So already this skin, despite being epic, is a bit different than your usual epic skins. So let's have a look at the animation. Again, quite different, pretty cool effects. Let's have a look at the super. So super, you know, it's pretty standard, bigger version of the of the actual shots. I'm sure the Hypercharge is still standard animation. I mean, I think that's just about all there is to really see here, right? Because I don't even think it says it. You got the custom model, custom effects, custom animation, custom texture. See, it's like they're afraid to say it because they don't actually want you to know this is a slightly higher value skins than they usually put in the past. There should be a line at the bottom that says custom voice, because it actually has a custom voice. Again, it's the same voice lines obviously, but it is a modified voice. So in all technicality, at the very least, even though they're calling it an epic skin, I do think it should be a mythic. Again, maybe it's missing something that the mythic ones get, but I'm sure it comes with the pin and or pin set maybe, and the icon, and there's technically a spray even earlier in the past, so even if it didn't come with it, you could still use it essentially, or you can even use that on any brawler technically. But yeah, again, before I get into the rest of it, again, let me just look in here quick. I don't think there's gonna, yeah, it's actually looking pretty empty in the game right now. I'm already really craving those Stranger Things Upside Down Showdown Plus mode. Okay, I guess, well, this is technically different. It's a bit unusual. I guess they're looking to still have a modifier mode in the game at all times now. So you have the big robot version of Gem Grab. And if I'm not mistaken, in this modifier, if you defeat the big robot, I think it actually drops gems as well. I might be wrong about that, but I think it does. Again, it would be pretty interesting to try, but again, I really just enjoyed Solo Showdown Plus. There's really nothing more I can say that. I have other things I need to do. Again, I gotta get these videos out, but again, yeah, I'm just gonna probably play through the Mega Quest. I'll open up the 5 presents as well as the star drops, and you know, hopefully I get some good stuff. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, for the first star drop, we have a rare of 100 XP doublers, onto a rare of 25 power points, a rare of 25 power points again, super rare of 50 power points, rare of 100 XP doublers, and gotta keep going for the last star drop. And again, I thought it was 15 takedowns, it's actually 15 wins, so I'm just gonna have to keep going anyway. I'll be back in a second. Alright, so back with the last star drop. We have a rare, 50 coins, and I complete the Mega Quest, so we should have 5 presents. Again, I don't actually even know what the best thing you can get out of these is, but I guess I'm just hoping for higher rarities, so let's see. Starting with a rare, 200 XP doublers. Onto epic 50 bling. Super rare, 100 power points. Super rare, 100 credits. That's pretty good. Rare 30 credits, so not too bad overall. Again, I don't think I said, but they're calling this season Mechmas after Mecha Christmas, I guess, and we're on season 45 again. It's crazy. It's already that many seasons. And I actually did see one of the skins already. And what? Why? This mech skin is time limited, only occasionally available in the shop. So, yeah, I guess whenever they have hypercharged skins now, they're just gonna make them time limited or seasonal or something like that. But yeah, again, it shouldn't go away at the very least. Again, it's only the one with the gold icons, I believe, that go away eventually. It says it's time limited though. Why is it time limited? I don't understand. So this will be exclusive, right? So the gold time icons mean they come back seasonally, because it says seasonal in it. So eventually these will be exclusive, and I just don't understand why, because again, it made sense with the crossover skins, right? If they have some kind of brand deal or something, but there's obviously no collab this season, so I really don't understand. Also, again, $60 for these is a bit absurd. And then this one is 15. I already saw someone playing Mecha Jesse, and apparently they're on discount right now, which again, it's still a lot of money. I don't really know if I would want these necessarily. So $75. There again, we have the whole season, I guess, to decide. I don't know if they're gonna come back at an even higher price later on, but again, these are pretty expensive. The alternative to try to get them, it looks like, would be mecha boxes, which again, I don't really know if I want to get those either. Again, that's a lot of gems for not getting the guaranteed. So, and they usually cost like 500 gems, at least the other ones did before, so they are technically on a discount, but it's still just really expensive. If you were to get one, I guess you should just should probably get the standard, because only this one comes with the player icon spray and the pin pack. I don't know, it's just so expensive. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily recommend getting all 3, even though they look like they're going to be exclusive eventually, but it says time limited. We have no idea how long we have until it becomes exclusive, so I would definitely hold out on it for now. But yeah, anyway, we do have the other skins in the shop. We also have a discount Nightmare Nani, but again, rather try and get it for free, now with bling offers still. Guess I'll pick up this Amber de la Vega at a discount while I'm at it. I'm actually fairly close to getting all of the epic skins, at least, again, obviously not all of the epic skins in the entirety of the game, but all of them in the actual, comes with the icon and pin, but all of them in the actual catalog. Again, as you can see, it's only about like, maybe got like 60 more-ish to get, which again is still a lot, but the fact that I have 256 epic skins is still a lot. So yeah, we have some crazy resources offer, and again, really don't want to get that. I have a daily freebie of 5 credits as well as 15 coins. Again, I don't think too much else is going on necessarily. I will say, obviously, I was just playing the gem grab with the big robot. It does drop the gems. It drops 3, so you guys know. And they always spawn in the middle, so whichever team it goes after, obviously they're at a disadvantage because they have a giant robot chasing them, but they can also get some gems from it. And then let me just have a quick look at these quests going on here, so I can get another 10 presents. I'm wondering, oh, okay, I knew they were gonna give at least one mecha box away for free. So again, I think I'll probably get the other 10 boxes tomorrow. Again, I want to make this video ridiculously long, especially since it's mostly supposed to be about the actual pass anyway. Again, in terms of review, like I said, we don't usually get epic skins with voice changes, so of all the passes, this one is really good just for that reason alone. This is a pretty, I'll say, rare epic skin, even though it is considered an epic. But in terms of value, obviously, it's going to be the same as the last pass. Oops. But, again, I don't know why. I always prefer the on-screen buttons, but why does it have to appear on-screen right where I'm tapping? So the actual hardwired player title is okay. Again, it's not like the best title. I guess it's okay. Fist the Season, of course. But in terms of actual value, it's going to be the same as the last pass. Season 44, that is, or Stranger Things. But so yeah, all the resources will be the same. Pretty much everything's going to be the same, but the skin is the only thing that's really making it that worth it to get this pass, in my opinion anyway. There's really nothing else too special going on. And I don't believe they raised the price on the passes just yet. Again, I think I already said it, but I'll mention it again. If you guys have the opportunity and enough cash flow and you plan on purchasing all of the passes anyway, I highly recommend you go to Supercell store and max out on your Brawl Passes or Brawl Pass Pluses now before they increase the price. You'll end up saving like 20 bucks in the long run. So, and we also have something in the news tab. It might just be, yeah, I was gonna say the animation. So I already watched it. Again, it's kind of short, but it's all right, I guess. And something else, which is technically a spoiler if you haven't seen the animation, but again, by the time I'm posting this, it's gonna be significantly after anyway. I already know that. But it looks like the brawlers, like, they aren't actual robots of the brawlers. It's the brawlers getting into mecha suits. That's, at least that seems to be what is confirmed in the actual animation. Like Mecha Edgar, Mecha Edgar. What other? We have a lot of mecha skins. We have Mecha Crow, Mecha Bow, Mecha Mortis. They're all the regular characters, but they're in Iron Man type suits. Is from what I'm understanding, but. Anyway, yeah, again, I don't know, I think the theme is okay. Maybe I'm just not a huge fan of the mecha skins in general. I guess I prefer something more, but I do enjoy the voice line changes. I've always enjoyed that difference on brawlers, so I will definitely be using the Mandy skin once I get it, or at least one of them. Still not sure which one is my favorite, but yeah, let me know if you enjoy this theme. Let me know if you like the background changes. We've had this music before. I don't think I've commented on that in a while, but yeah, it was the same mecha music they've played. They've had it in the game for a long time. I'm trying to remember when exactly did they first put this song into the game or background music. I think it was back when they first released. Man, what did they call that modes with the robots and the bolts? Because it was a really, really long time ago. It was like, this one's been in the game for years, so this isn't a new background theme or anything like that. But maybe that's why it just feels a bit empty now, because, again, in order to really enjoy anything in the season right away, it seems that you need to essentially spend money on either the pass or the skins. But, again, now that I'm thinking about it, it makes sense that they have the Robo Rumble or Giant Robot modifier on, because this is a robot themed season, I guess. But yeah, again, let me know if you guys are going to be picking up the pass, if you're excited for the skin, if you think it should be a higher rarity and epic. I do. And if you're picking up any of the, I'll say, at least somewhat expensive skins in the shop, even though they apparently, are they all hypercharges, or is it just, okay, it is just the Piper one that's hypercharged apparently. But so far I only saw one person playing the Mecha Jessie skin, and again, it's probably because they're all pretty expensive. But yeah, other than that, let's see how far I can take this, guys.